Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Hangar Oaks Amusement Park, home of the Rose City Rollers. Thank you all for coming out to this Rose Petals exhibition bout featuring the Rocky Rollers and the Ice Crushers. This should be a lot of fun. Glad you all are here. Just a few things before we get started. Please stay on your side of the black bumpers. This is for your safety and the safety of the skaters. Please do not cross in front of everybody else in the stands while the action is going. Just wait for the 30 seconds in between jams. Plenty of time to get back and forth. Also, this is a pedals bout, so please cheer positively and responsibly. And don't coach from the stands. That's the coach's job. And now, give it up for all of our volunteers who make all this possible. And please continue clapping for all of our officials on skates and off. As you might notice, we've got a bunch of junior officials today, which is really exciting.
Woo!
We are building the future of roller derby right here in Portland. And so now, without further ado, Shifty, let's get this going.
All right. In the black, the Rocky Rollers. Number 111, Ballistic. Number 299, Rotten Mango. Number 31, False Glitch. Number 360, Yellow Jacket, who is also your team captain. Number 625, Perry Lucy. Number 7, Roldemort. Number 700, Tick, Tick, Boom. Number 732, E-Skate Artist. Number 814, Lucille Brawl. And last but not least, number 6, Grizzly Bear. The Rocky Rollers.
All right, fans, now it is my honor to bring to you in the white, the Ice Crushers. Wearing 100, Bob the Fred. 108, T-Rex. Number 13, So Hamilton. 132, your captain, the Kraken. Number 23, Noah Mercy. 36, Piranha Pixie. 423 is Leonard Skinner. 44, Lemon Bomb. 523, Potatinator. 777, Screaming Death. And last but never least, 911, Demon Skater. Give it up for the Ice Crushers.
All right. Welcome in, everybody. This is going to be a fun pedals exhibition bout. Hope you all are going to enjoy it. We have, so these two teams are, it's basically a matchup of all of our pedal skaters. So the Rose Pedals, that is our 7 to 12 age group. So this is going to be limited contact derby. There are additional rules in place to protect the skaters, particularly at this young age. So hard, fast contact is very much not allowed. The rules are there to emphasize more control. And here we go. That is Lucille Brawl in the black, quickly through. T-Rex not far behind. T-Rex coming on fast, like a velociraptor. And there's the call off from Lucille Brawl. 4 points for each jammer. So we continue being tied after the first jam. For those of you watching, feel free to say where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. Ask questions in the chat. I will do my best to respond as I can. There we go. That is East Skate Artist through for the initial pass is your lead jammer. Good defense there on Slamilton. There's the force out in the recycle behind False Glitch. East Skate Artist goes for the apex jump, but has to reset behind Bob the Fred. Slamilton is through on the initial. There's the call off from East Skate Artist. 4 points in the air, so the first lead goes to the Rocky Rollers. .187 killer pads worn by the most pros in the world. If you skate, you know why. So our next jam will feature the Ice Crushers captain. That is the Kraken. Up against Lucille Brawl. Lucille Brawl getting lead jam for the second time. The Kraken being kept occupied in that pack. Here comes Lucille Brawl on the inside. And trying to see who's doing that great block in there on the Kraken. There's Ballistic involved. And I believe that was Rotten Mango in there as well. Yes, that was Rotten Mango with some great blocking to contain the Kraken. So 16-4 is your score after 3 jams. Next up, we got Bob the Fred jamming in white up against Yellow Jacket, captain for the Rocky Rollers in the black. And Bob the Fred gets lead jam for the first time for the Ice Crushers. But here comes Yellow Jacket buzzing past. And Bob the Fred into the pack. There's the call off. 4 points for each jammer, so that was a 4-4 jam. 8-20 is the score right now. Porque Na Taqueria, the sunniest place in Portland, voted best tacos and Mexican food in PDX. So you also notice another difference between this and Adult Derby, if you've been watching that, is that these are only 20-minute periods, not the usual 30. For Pedals travel team, it's 30, but for exhibition bouts and the Pedals home team, it's 20-minute periods. So that is Ballistic, your lead jammer. Piranha Pixie moving to the front. Great work on defense by the Rocky Rollers. East Skate Artist, Rotten Mango. And Ballistic coming through, twisting to burn off speed. Good effort there by Lemon Bomb, but perfect positioning by Ballistic to get past. And here comes Lemon Bomb and company with another defensive attempt. Great offensive work there by East Skate Artist. T-Rex always trying to pump up the crowd. Lemon Skin Her bracing that tripod at the back along with Noah Mercy and Bob the Fred as they look to contain Yellow Jacket. Oh, Yellow Jacket though buzzing straight out of the hive. Good defense there from False Glitch, and there goes T-Rex about almost a half track behind Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket in. Yellow Jacket finds lane on the inside and calls it.
We still have an empty Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. I guess nobody needs therapy at the moment.
Let's see.
But they're gonna.
Ritual Dyes is a local made dye shop and owned by the proud parent of a pedal skater. Check them out in, I believe, Southeast Portland. There we go. E-skate artist finds the outside. Good work there by Ballistic, I believe. Yes. Force out and recycle on the Kraken. Some good offense there from Screaming Death. Kraken up to the front. Meanwhile, 4 points in the air already for E-skate artist. He's coming in on a second scoring pass. And never mind, just called it. All right. Black Cat Plumbing, your local neighborhood plumbing company, a proud sponsor of RCR since forever. Grizzly Bear in there to play some offense. Helps False Glitch get out. T-Rex, though, is through, is the lead jammer, about a quarter of the track ahead. T-Rex coming in, looking for space. Both jammers through. T-Rex in a foot race now. Giving the jam refs a workout. I believe that's Chloe and Jawbreaker are the two jam refs. T-Rex gets an 8-4. That is half of the Ice Crushers' points. And the first jam where they got more points than the other team, which is awesome. And here we go. Lucille Brawl, Noah Mercy. Both quickly through the pack. Noah Mercy just on the heels. Oh, grabs the inside lane. Noah Mercy coming in. Noah Mercy is, forced to the outside by Yellow Jacket. And there's the call off. Only 3 points there. 4-3 on that jam in favor of the Rocky Rollers. Hey, do you have a kid at home who might like to try roller derby? We've got a spring break camp March 25th through 29th. And also we've got the Rose City Rollers Junior Summer Camp. The registration for both are open right now. Both are filling up fast. Go to rosecityrollers.com. Grizzly Bear, Slamilton. Slamilton looks for the inside lane. And direction of play penalty on T-Rex. And cut track on Slamilton. So Grizzly Bear. So there's two skaters in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Having a little group therapy session there. Good offensive blocking from East Skate Artist. Voldemort, False Glitch. And I believe that's all ice. Or is it Tick Tick Boom? I only saw a 7 there. Never mind. Let me see if I can catch the back of that jersey. But great offensive work there from the Rocky Rollers. So there's no lead jammer. This will go the full 2 minutes. Oh, that was Tick Tick Boom. Gotcha. Tick Tick Boom was the other blocker providing that offense for the Rocky Rollers earlier. False glitch heading to the penalty box. Grizzly Bear up to 12 points. Becomes Slamilton on a scoring pass. Bob the Fred, Demon Skater, and Piranha Pixie setting up at the back. Oh, Grizzly Bear fakes the outside. Takes the angle to the inside. Great work there by Grizzly Bear to get through the pack. And that jam has reached its natural conclusion. So low penalty count right now, 2-1. All right, and we have an official timeout. This official timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. Go to welcometopdx.com to find out more information about moving to the fine city of Portland. Or if you're within Portland, moving within. Or actually the greater Portland metro area, including southwestern Washington. So we are back now. That is the Kraken in white, Ballistic in the black behind that jam on Hawthorne jam line. Lemon Bombing Company setting up at the front, but there goes Ballistic. Paralucian Company doing a great job of slowing up the Kraken. And pack stretched out for a moment there. Ballistic taking advantage of the inability of the Crushers to block extended that far out. So that is Yellow Jacket heading to the box on a forearm. 30 seconds to think about. Ways not to use the forearm. All right, the Kraken through. So you got another double-digit jam for the Rocky Rollers. Here comes the Kraken. Grabbing 4 points, 35-80 is their score with about 7 minutes left in this first half. Like I said, if you got questions or comments, feel free to throw them in the chat. We have number 700, Tick Tick Boom, behind that jam on Hawthorne jam line in the black against Piranha Pixie in the white. Tick Tick Boom looking to explode out of the back of the pack, but Piranha Pixie up at the front trying to chew their way through the defense. It is Tick Tick Boom having a dynamite game. Oh, Piranha Pixie coming up fast. Piranha Pixie up to the front. Oh, good force out and recycle. I believe that's T-Rex. And track cut, Tick Tick Boom. Jawbreaker explaining the penalty. Good work there from the Rosebuds skater slash official. So this is Power jam, great work there by the Rocky Rollers. False glitch it was at the back of the pack. Offense coming in from Potatinator and all the other Ice Crusher folks, but lots of recycling. Oh, T-Rex heading to the box. Now Potatinator and company have to go back onto defense. So great penalty kill there by the Rocky Rollers. And track cut again for Tick Tick Boom. And we are getting an official review being called by the Rocky Rollers. I am not sure what Amara Khan Gangster is asking for, but if I was a betting announcer, and sometimes I am, I'm going to bet the Gangster wants to get that second track cut overturned. Just on a guess. That was a 2-point jam for the Ice Crushers. Phenomenal defense for the Rocky Rollers, whose defense was out there for about a minute with a jammer engaged and were able to only limit them to 2 points. Great work there. And this official review, like all of our timeouts, brought to you by Welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. If you're looking for more roller derby action, catch the Rose City Wreckers in their first game of the year on Saturday. This is coming up Saturday. Tickets are available at rollerderbytickets.com if you want to come and see it in person. And while the Zebras are herded up to discuss whatever Gangster wants them to discuss, we'd like to give a special shout out to Dr. Tim Williams, RCR's sports medicine partner.
Let's give a shout out to Volcano. His face is not breathing. Secret aardvark.
Rosemary Parker, Slamilton is number 13 in the white.
And 2 count cider.
Fun trivia fact. November Payne, one of the founding Rose City Rollers from 20 years ago, is the parent of Slamilton. So that's kind of fun that someone who skated back in the early days of Rose City Rollers now has an up-and-coming junior skater.
Buddy, there was an official review requested because there were 2 cut calls in succession on this turn, and they wanted the first one overturned because it was a no pass, no penalty, and an incorrect cut call was made. After review by the officials, we agree, and they will retain their official review.
Very good. Very good. Thank you.
All right, so there you go. Thank you, Screw Lucy, for that explanation. So, good news for the Rocky Rollers. One of Tick Tick Boom's track cuts is reversed. Bad news, Tick Tick Boom is still in the penalty box. So this will be a power start for No Mercy. No Mercy forced to the outside. Great work there. Everybody got a shot at No Mercy, but No Mercy stays in bounds and upright. Gets lead jammer and is through. Tick Tick Boom is standing in the penalty box. No Mercy in on a scoring pass. Forced down between False Glitch and Yellow Jacket. Slamilton directing traffic, bringing up Lemon Bomb. And we have a star pass. This star pass brought to you by Two Town Cider House. Boldly crafted, freshly pressed, cider made right here in Oregon. So Ballistic is now your jammer of record for the Rocky Rollers. There's the call off. No points scored. So that is an 8-0 jam in favor of the Ice Crushers. Scores 45-80 with under 3.5 minutes left in this first half. All right. Well, thank you, Rosemary, for watching your granddaughter skate from Michigan. I think that's Michigan. There's a little something on my screen there. There we go. Bob the Fred is your lead jammer. Almost a half track ahead of Paralucy. Bob the Fred finds a lane and does not see the coaches saying call it. So Bob the Fred coming in on a second scoring pass. And there's the call off. Bob the Fred only grabbing 1 point on the second pass. And we have a team timeout called by the Ice Crushers. 50-84 is your score right now. This team timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor, Rose. Welcome to PDX. And while we've got a minute, I'd like to tell you about our jam line, brought to you by the Jam on Hawthorne, Portland's best vegan-friendly, booze-friendly, kid-friendly, omnivore-friendly, everybody-friendly breakfast place. They do make a really good breakfast, not gonna lie. I have perused their offerings. And there's the whistle saying we're coming back. Hey, help us make our sponsors happy. Snap, post, and tag hashtag RCR sponsor, and you could win VIP tickets to one of our games. A little dance party there going with T-Rex and Yellow Jacket behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. T-Rex, always so fun to watch. Great crowd engagement. And lead jammer goes to Yellow Jacket. T-Rex about a quarter lap behind, but moving fast. Yellow Jacket in the pack, calling Ballistic. The force out, was able to defend a couple points. 4-2 on that jam in favor of the Rocky Rollers. Hey, Faro Kids watching. Saying hi to Ballistic. I will try to pass that on if possible. There we go. In the black, number 7 jamming is Voldemort up against 132 in the white, the Kraken. And a little bit of confusion as to whether this has started. It has. We are 8 seconds in. There's the Kraken moving to the front. And it is Voldemort getting to the horcrux of the issue. Eastgate Artist knocks the Kraken out of bounds. Kraken back in. And there's the call off, 0-0 on that jam. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Portland Vital Signs and Menopause Northwest. That is Slamilton in the white, false glitch in the black. False glitch is your lead jammer, but not by much. Oh, extending a little bit of a lead on Slamilton. Slamilton coming in. False glitch a little bit faster around on the corners and uses that to get 4 points. And we are in intermission, 92-53. We will be back in about 10 minutes. See you soon. All right, welcome back, everybody. We're coming back from halftime. So 2 points were added to the Ice Crushers score after I signed off. So it is 54-92 right now, as we prepare for the second half of this exhibition bout. For those interested, we've got 4 juniors, Rosebuds and Rose Petals skaters who are officiating. Chloe, Jawbreaker, Pop Tart, and Lil T Rubble. So that's pretty awesome. We will start off the second half with 1 skater in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Thinking about what they did. Meanwhile, Rotten Mango and Slamilton are your jammers. Slamilton up the inside, finds a gap. Oh, wow, forced out perfectly there by Yellow Jacket. Rotten Mango takes advantage to become the lead jammer. And there goes Slamilton through on the initial, but Rotten Mango is already in on a scoring pass. This lead jammer, Rotten Mango, can call this at any time. There's the call off. No points scored, just in time. Slamilton not able to grab points. Feel free to say where you're watching from, who you're rooting for in the chat. Ask questions, make comments. I will do my best to answer as I can. That is 31 False Glitch in the back, 36 Piranha Pixie in the white. And False Glitch through. Ballistic slows down Piranha Pixie. Good recycling defense there by the Rocky Rollers. And False Glitch finds a lane to the inside, is through for 4 points, and about a quarter track ahead of Piranha Pixie, so looking to score again. There's the call off. Hey, keep your drink cold, your hands warm, and your team pride on display. New home team drink koozies are in. Go to rosecityrollers.com/shop to get yours now. So we're going to see No Mercy, East Skate Artist. Those are your jammers. And Noah Mercy is through on the initial. East Skate Artist coming around fast. And East Skate Artist gets through quickly, but that angle pushed them to the outside. No Mercy. That's 2 taps, so that is not the full 4. There's the full 4. 3 points for each jammer. 57-105 your score now. The black jersey, that is the Rocky Rollers, and the white, that is the Ice Crushers. So these are not regular teams. These are just exhibition teams thrown together for this. I want to see Grizzly Bear jamming for the Rocky Rollers and T-Rex jamming for the Ice Crushers. But first, we're going to have an official timeout. This official timeout, like all of our timeouts, brought to you by Welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. And it's a fast official timeout. I like the fast ones. T-Rex exploding through the front of the pack. Like that big T-Rex in Jurassic Park exploding through the front of the visitor center. T-Rex finds that lane, calls it off. 4 points to 0. Hey, the retro RCR Knuckles logo is back for our 20th anniversary limited edition merchandise. Go to rosecityrollers.com/shop to get yours now. I've already got one of the 20th anniversary t-shirts with the Knuckles logo. There's a phenomenal hoodie, which I'm so far managing not to buy because I already have 6 RCR hoodies, and I'm pretty sure that Mrs. Puns is going to murder me if I come home with another hoodie. So that is Yellow Jacket, is your lead jammer. Coming in, bouncing to the front, recycled behind Noah Mercy, and Slamilton. Breaking through, both jammers with 4 points. Slamilton looks inside, goes outside. Yellow Jacket stays inside. No Mercy heading to the penalty box. Oh, false glitch. Perfect block to the outside. And there we go. Yellow Jacket looks inside, draws the defense inside with the eye fake, and then heads to the outside. And false glitch protecting that point. Only 3 points on that pass, so 12-7 in favor of the Rocky Rollers. 117-68 is your score right now. T-Rex gesturing at Lucille Brawl, saying, hey, you're supposed to be behind the Jam on Hawthorne jam line with me. And Lucille Brawl outside, quickly lead jammer. Eastgate Artist going to pick up a low block there. Got a skate out that T-Rex went over. And Lucille Brawl through for 4. No Mercy cleared out of the Rebel Heart Therapy box. Good defense there by Grizzly Bear, Voldemort. And was that Tick Tick Boom? I think that was Tick Tick Boom. No, it wasn't Tick Tick Boom. That was Ballistic there. Never mind. Don't mind me. It's on the other side of the track. My vision's not so great, especially when they're all small. Yes, Gabe West. Yellow Jacket is getting it done today. Having a phenomenal game, both blocking and jamming. And yes, Sarah, I totally agree. Seeing the junior officials is wonderful. They're doing a phenomenal job. And there we go. That is Chloe jam reffing and pointing at Paralucci, who is the lead jammer. Jawbreaker, the other jam ref. Now informing Piranha Pixie that they are out, but not lead jammer. Paralucci through for 4. Here comes Piranha Pixie on a scoring pass. Rotten Mango, false glitch at the back of the pack. And Paralucci finding an inside lane. And there's the call off. 8-3 on that jam. Volunteer with Rose City Rollers. Go to rosecityrollers.com/volunteer. We always need help. It takes about 100 people to get one of these bouts going, so help is always appreciated. You can even do fun things like be an announcer. It is actually fun. We've got the best seats in the house. Bob the Fred out, quickly grabbing lead jammer. Voldemort working the back against Leonard Skinner. Grizzly Bear, Ballistic trying to provide some offense. Now having to drop in a defense. Bob the Fred spinning. Spins to the outside, comes back inside. That is the Kraken heading to the box. Did not see the call there, but Kraken has 30 seconds to think about what they did in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box and try to do better for the next time. There's the call off. Is it in time? Two points there stolen at the end by the Rocky Rollers. 8-2 on that jam. 83-135 is your score right now. Yeah, Bob's having a good game. Thank you for watching, Gabe. Hope you're enjoying. We have T-Rex against False Glitch. False Glitch through quickly. T-Rex coming up fast. T-Rex has got some speed. Anybody know what penalty T-Rex doesn't often get? Forearms. T-Rex cheering to the crowd after picking up 4. And we have an official timeout. This official timeout, as always, brought to you by our official realtor. Welcome to PDX. Hey, we've got an adult Intro to Derby series coming up in April. So if you're interested in starting your roller derby journey, sign up at rosecityrollers.com/join. And if you want to get text messages, text JOIN to 503-987-7547. That is JOIN to 503-987-7547. We have under 10 minutes left. And we'd like to thank you, WSL Leadership Coaching, helping you be more awesome in your work, sport, and life. So that is the we're about to come back whistle. Tick, tick, boom, no mercy are your jammers. And no mercy is through. Tick, tick, boom, getting a bunch of offense. Nice work there by as 911 Demon Skater. Leonard Skinner screaming death. But tick, tick, boom is through. Ballistic with a long drawback. And there's the call off from No Mercy. I'd like to thank Sasquatch HR, making nonprofit and small business workplaces better. SasquatchHR.org. And there we go. Piranha Pixie, Yellow Jacket are your jammers. False Glitch with the offense. Oh, Slamilton with that force out on Yellow Jacket. And Piranha Pixie chews through the front of the pack. There's your lead jammer. Here comes Yellow Jacket, about a third of the track behind. And coming on quick. Potatonator playing some offense. There's the call off. 1 point there on the steal for Yellow Jacket. We'd like to thank Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery. That is John Slanding's favorite eatery and saloon. And the host of a number of announcer meetings. Always a great place to do that. And we'd like to thank sponsors Trailhead Credit Union and Secret Aardvark. And also, because this is an official timeout, our official realtor, welcome to PDX. Triple Eight, the certified sweat saver helmet from Triple Eight, is designed for derby, vert ramps, and everything in between. And they're off. That is Ballistic and T-Rex. T-Rex takes the inside lane, grabs lead jammer. T-Rex pumping up the crowd coming through turn 4. Eye fakes to the outside, runs to the inside, grabs 4 points, calls that off. Beautiful play. The sponsor of our currently empty Rebel Heart Therapy box, penalty box, is of course Rebel Heart Therapy. Therapy for queer, poly, kinky, quirky folks. And very nice people as well. I enjoyed hanging out with them last night, saying hi at the doubleheader. And Slamilton is through. We've got a skater being looked at. So we'll take a little bit of a break here. And there we go. Yellow Jacket is up and skating off under their own power. So we are now into an official timeout as the Zebras discuss. As always, our official timeouts are brought to you by our official realtor. Welcome to PDX. And for those of you watching at home, now would be a great time to grab a two-town cider out of the fridge. That is damn fine cider made right here in the Pacific Northwest. Hey, if you're on social media, don't forget to follow and tag at Rose City Rollers on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, and TikTok. Oh, thank you, Kathy, for checking in. I am sure Eastgate artists would be happy to know that you are watching. And yes, they are doing a great job today. Both jamming and blocking. They've been all over the track. All right, so we are going to be seeing a late penalty assessed against Slamilton. That is a track cut. So this will be a power start for, I believe that is Grizzly Bear, who is jumping and making it very difficult for me to read the arm number. Because I'm old and my eyes don't work as well as they used to. But I am enjoying a lemonade from our concession stand. Next time you're in here for a juniors bout, make sure to hit up the concession stand. And if you can't make it, hit up the merchandise shop. Support our juniors. Oh, Grizzly Bear. Forced out and recycled behind Screaming Death. That was T-Rex with the force out. Okay, and Grizzly Bear is through. Penalty almost over for Slamilton. Slamilton back on the track. Well, thank you, Rosemary. I'm doing my best here. Glad you're enjoying. Slamilton, that is the initial pass for, or not. That is a scoring pass. That's what I get for looking down in the chat. Slamilton's fast enough that I totally missed. Oh, nope. That was the initial. Jawbreaker waving off those points. Right. Lucille Brawl directing traffic. Demon Skater. Screaming Death and T-Rex. There's the force out. Grizzly Bear has to recycle. That is now 4 points officially for Slamilton. And Grizzly Bear looks for the inside. Oh, Screaming Death, great move to close that door. And Slamilton goes to the outside, hops back to the inside. Ballistic is there. Offense coming from Noah Mercy. Oh, that is a cut track on Grizzly Bear, so this will be a power start for the Ice Crushers. That jam comes to its natural conclusion. And we'd like to thank our sponsors, Portland Mercury and Lionheart Kombucha. So that is Leonard Skinner alone behind that jam on Hawthorne jam line. And we have an official timeout. As always, this official timeout brought to you by Welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. So we got 4 minutes here left in this game. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Blue Star Donuts, for being a super tasty sponsor. And 187 killer pads, often imitated, never duplicated. Stick with the best. So Grizzly Bear, another about 25 seconds. Of therapy in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. And Screaming Death heading to the box as well on a late penalty. That looks to be a forearm. No skaters in penalty trouble here with 4 minutes left. So this is a 4-3 pack advantage for the Rocky Rollers, but the jammer advantage going to the Ice Crushers at the moment. Eastgate Artist working at the back of the pack. Leonard Skinner trying to be a free bird, but stopped by Ballistic. Paralucy in there, Rotten Mango. And there's Eastgate Artist once again. Leonard Skinner looks for the inside. Bob the Fred coming back to play some offense. And there goes Leonard Skinner, fly high Freebird, there you go. Grizzly Bear back on the track. Gets an offensive assist from Eastgate Artist quickly through the pack. Leonard Skinner looking for someone to get on that first pass. There's the call off. Is it in time? It is not. 4 points there, picked up by Grizzly Bear. So just under 3 minutes left. Certified Sweat Saver helmet from Triple Eight is designed for derby, vert ramps, and everything in between. It is developed, tested, and trusted by the best. And we have an official timeout. This official timeout, as always, brought to you by Welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. So we will see False Glitch and Piranha Pixie behind that Rebel, or behind the Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Meanwhile, the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is empty at the moment. Screw Lucy having a conversation with a Marroquin gangster. Now joined by Darth Bling. So we've got a late penalty being assessed to, that looks like Grizzly Bear. Oh, no, 360. So that is a interference or delay of game penalty. So I'm thinking that is a captain penalty. So Tick Tick Boom is going to have to go off, so otherwise they would have too many blockers on the track. Yeah, I don't believe that the Rocky Rollers fielded enough blockers, so that resulted in a captain's penalty. Assessed to Yellow Jacket.
Next week, we have another exhibition game with our travel team skaters.
Good eyes by the referees to notice that. Once upon a time, if you didn't field enough blockers, you just had to pay for it by letting the opposing jammer just run up huge scores on you.
It is massively expensive to travel and compete.
So Rocky Rollers getting a pivot on the track. So Piranha Pixie is your lead jammer. And here comes False Glitch behind about a quarter of the track. Piranha Pixie looking for an inside lane. False Glitch following Piranha Pixie through, grabs 4, both jammers with 4. And there's the call off. False Glitch stealing another 4 on that. So now we are under 2 minutes. So it is possible that this jam will be the last jam. And T-Rex once again getting the crowd going. And they are off. Eastgate Artist quickly on the outside. T-Rex coming around fast. A little bit too fast on that lane, drifts wide. Oh, Eastgate Artist going up in the air. Great footwork there from T-Rex. Both jammers grabbing 4. 112, 158. So unless something crazy happens, this should be the last jam. And it will feature Slamilton in the white, Ballistic in the black. Bunch of buds just ran past with pom-poms, getting the crowd going. Screw Lucy checking to make sure that equipment is in place. And definitely some confusion there. Not sure what's going on. So we're going to give it a minute here. And this official timeout, as always, brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX.
Like we got a timeout with just enough time to start another jam here. As soon as we get reset.
We had to restart this jam because the Rocky Rollers apparently had too many skaters on the track. Screw Lucy, the head referee, checking in with the NSO crew in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. So a little bit of a holding pattern here. .132 on the Rocky Rollers. That is, oh, that is not 132. That is 732. That is Eastgate Artist on the is on the Rocky Rollers, the team in black. 132 on the white team is the Kraken. Hope that answers your question, Robert. So looks like Yellow Jacket is back in the box for another captain's penalty. That is the unfortunate side effect of wearing that C on your arm. You get to collect any miscellaneous penalties that result from miscommunications or that sort of thing. And now we have a team timeout being called by the Ice Crushers. And this team timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. So with 10 seconds left on the clock, we have a score of 112 for the Ice Crushers, 158 for the Rocky Rollers. I think we can be pretty sure that the Rocky Rollers are going to come away with a win here, but both teams have skated very well. It's been fun to watch.
All right, the rolling whistle. Ready for our last jam?
Here we go. So we've got Ballistic in the black, Spitfire, not Spitfire, wow. Woof. Slamilton. In my defense, both tall with names that start with S. Slamilton is through. Dueling against Ballistic. Slamilton coming in, going outside, running back inside, forced out by false glitch and recycled. Track cut, Ballistic. False glitch, good work. Oh, Slamilton. Yes, it is. It is very nice that everyone's watching their kids or grandkids and cheering them on in the chat. Good recycle there by Voldemort. Slamilton once more in the pack. Ballistic out of the penalty box and scoring. Good defense there from Yellow Jacket. There's the call off by Slamilton. And your unofficial final score is 119 for the Ice Crushers, 162 for the Rocky Rollers. Hope you all had a good time. We have another exhibition bout coming up shortly. That is going to be the Rosebuds. So there is now your official final. And we will see you back here hopefully very soon. My name is Puns and Rollers. Puns and Roses, wow. Puns and Roses. Yeah, that is my Derby name. And it's been great talking with you. We'll see you back here soon.
First, we're going to have the Rocky Rollers do theirs, okay? MVP blocker.
Noah Mercy.
Noah Mercy. All right. Awesome sauce. Okay, and then MVP jammer.
Slamilton.
Lamilton. All right. All right. Yeah, be careful. All right. MVP blocker.
Ballistic.
Ballistic. All right. And then how about MVP jammer?
Yellow Jacket.
Yellow Jacket. Awesome. All right, awesome. Can we get all the MVPs right here in the middle for a quick picture? And then all the teams together by the scoreboard. Get the MVPs right here in the middle. Thank you. Awesome. There we go with our official parent photographers going hard at it here.
Please come down now. Don't be scared, I only wanna help you down. Throw down the ladder, I'll climb up the tree. Find your feet, follow me. Take your time, there's no rush. Pace yourself, just focus on the two of us. Fight back your worry, I'll show you the way. Lean on me, you know it's gonna be okay. If I do, you can do it too, try to. You can do it just like me. First foot down on the count of three, 'cause if I do, you can do it too, try to. You can do it just like me. Sun's gone west, time for bed. Take my hand, don't look over the edge. Give me your troubles, I won't let you fall. I won't let you fall. Step by step, we gon' make it through the door. If I do, you can do it too, try to. You can do it just like me. First foot down on the count of three, 'cause if I do, you can do it too, try to. You can do it just like me. If I do, you can do it too, try to. You can do it just like me. First foot down on the count of three, 'cause if I do, you can do it too, try to. You can do it just like me. If I do, you can do it too, try to. You can do it just like me. First foot down on the count of three, 'cause if I do, you can do it too, try to. You can do it just like me.
Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
Good afternoon, everyone. Amusement Park, home of the world champion Rose City Rollers. Appreciate you all coming out this fine, wet afternoon in Portland to come see this exhibition bout for the Rosebuds between the Elements of Harmony and the Earthworms. I see y'all are digging that. All right, a few things before we get started. Please stay on your side of the black bumpers. This is for your safety and the safety of the skaters. Please do not get up and walk in front of the stands while the action's going on. Wait between the jams. You got 30 seconds to get back and forth. Also, this is a juniors bout. Please cheer responsibly and positively. And don't coach from the stands. Thank you. And now, please give it up for all of our volunteers who make all this possible. And for our officials on skates and off. You'll note we've got some junior officials here today, which is awesome. So yeah, let's get this going. Toe Furious, who you got?
Thank you, Puns. It's my honor to be here this afternoon, and welcome to you in the white, the elements of harmony. Wearing 011 Honey Basher. Number 11 Lil Stabby. 111 is terrible. 134 hilarious. 214 Spinergy. 313, give it up for your captain, Courtney Shove. 420 Blazing Skull. 444 is Teenage Hurtbag. 47 Garcia. Number 49 Sherbert. 515 is Cannonball. 606 Row Wreck Your Boat. 666 is Ashtastic. Wearing 67 Ricochet. 702 Stella Carr. 86 Blunt Force Drama. And last but never least, number 99 Nazgul. Give it up for the elements of harmony. All right. In black, I'd like to introduce the Earthworms. Number 006, Weeping Angel. Number 1, Frostbite. Number 149, Aphylactic Shock. Number 18, Calcifer. Number 199, Slaughtermelon. Number 26, Bleeding Tart. Number 29, Hemlock. Number 357, Billy Fiend. Number 38, William Skatespare. Number 411, Riot. Number 42, Lunatic. Number 496, Assault Water Taffy. Number 505, Danny DeFito. Number 56, Ludini. Number 59, Noodle. Number 616,
Saber-tooth tiger. Number 707, roadkill. And number 713, Dr. Zoom. Give it up for the earthworms.
There you go. Takes a minute, huh?
All right. Fluff, are you there?
Yep.
All right. I can hear you. You can hear me. We're good. Hey, everybody. My name is Puns and Roses. I am joined here by
Pluff.
And we are going to be your announcers for this broadcast of the Rosebuds exhibition bout between the Elements of Harmony and the Earthworms. These are two teams. They're just not our regular teams. It's put together just for this exhibition. We got some folks who are skating for the first time. In the white, Stabby, Roro Recchia, and Garcia. This is their first game. In the black, Bleeding Tart, William Skatespear, Riot, Noodle, and Lunatic. And right now we've got a lead jammer going to Slaughtermelon. And here comes Courtney Shove, who's now in front. Pack slowing down in that second straightaway.
Slaughtermelon managing to make it through.
Oh, wow. Great work there by Weeping Angel with that force out and long recycle. Slaughtermelon is through. We've got a skater down with a skate issue. It looks like it just came completely off.
I've seen a lot of skate issues in my days, but never it fallen off.
On the plus side, that's, you know, not the worst thing ever to happen.
Truth.
All right, next up, behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line, we have Nazgul in the white, and that is Aphylactic Shock in the black. Oh, great hit from the Saltwater Taffy, but phenomenal balance by Nazgul.
Blazing Skull clearing the line for Nazgul.
That was great offense there. And we'd like to thank 187 Killer Pads, worn by the most pros in the world. If you skate, you know why. And we have an official timeout. This official timeout, as all of our timeouts, brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. So we've got a number of folks who have aged out of the rose petals in the last year or so. Terrible has recently aged up. Saltwater Taffy aged up about a year ago. I'm sure there's some others that I'll spot as we go along. It's fun to see kids coming out of the Petals program moving on to Buds. And how long have you been out of Petals? A couple years now? 3-ish?
I don't know. I've been skating since I was 7.
Oh, all right.
So around half my life.
That's kind of nuts and awesome.
Yeah. For sure weird to age up.
So that is Ludini, lead jammer. Ashtastic finds the inside lane. Good force out there by White. I believe that was Ricochet. That was Ricochet. And the Earthworms, great defense there. And here comes the offense. That was Teenage Hurtbag along with Ricochet clearing that lane. Ashtastic looks, oh wow. Ludini clearing out Ashtastic and Saber-Tooth Tiger.
Honey Badger playing offense on black.
Ashtastic looks for the outside lane. Denied there by Dr. Zoom. And that's going to be a track cut on Ashtastic. Great work for Dr. Zoom to draw that penalty. And that was a 20-point jam for Ludini. Wow. So we're going to have a power start for the Earthworms. Hey, Ritual Dyes is a local dye shop in Southeast Portland, owned by the parent of a pedal skater. Right now we've got Bleeding Tart behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. This is Bleeding Tart's first game ever, so that's got to be exciting.
Bleeding Tart making it out of the pack.
Courtney Shove in the box on a track cut. Weeping Angel shutting down that inside lane.
And a cap pass to
there we go.
Cannonball.
And that is a Two-Town start pass brought to you by Two-Town Cider House. I like Cannonball's knee pads. That black and pink, that's awesome.
I feel like she's very coordinated.
Yes. Coordinating well with Nam Nam Namdafor there on the coaching staff.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Black, pink, and a lot of sequins. I'm, of course, a big fan of sequins. So that is Danny DeFito there in the black. Nazgul and Danny DeFito inside lane. But that fall meant that Nazgul is now ahead. And there's a very smart call off. Certified Sweat Saver, developed, tested, and trusted by the best. 888. So we have Slaughtermelon and Lil Stabby as your jammer. Slaughtermelon in the black. Stabby, first time skating.
Looks like Calcifer trying to clear the outside line successfully.
And Slaughtermelon with gorgeous footwork. Wow, that was great offense there coming from Honey Basher. Back block. Slaughtermelon to the box. Offense coming from Ricochet, Blazing Skull. And Stabby's through. Here comes Slaughtermelon out of the box.
Calcifer clearing the line for him, but a recycle by Blazing Skull.
Well played by Blazing Skull. White bench is calling for Stabby to call off the jam, but Stabby cannot. Stabby's not lead jammer. Wow, Dr. Zoom sealing that inside lane. That seal was so good it needed a mackerel. And that jam reaches its natural conclusion.
A full 2-minute jam this time.
Whew.
Those ones are tough.
Not your favorite?
No.
Do you prefer to get lead and then hit it and quit it?
Kind of.
I get that.
I feel like the quicker. Also, if you have lead, you kind of just know that you have the opportunity to call it if need be.
Right. So we've got Avery Phylactic Shock in the black jamming against 515 Cannonball. Cannonball dumped to the inside by Weeping Angel. And Cannonball, are we about to see a track cut? No, we're going to see.
Does not look like it.
Oh, no. We're going to see a penalty against Avery Phylactic Shock. That was a misconduct penalty. Not sure what Avery Phylactic Shock did to get a misconduct penalty, but 30 seconds in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box will give you plenty of time to think about what you did. Smart push forward there by Courtney Shove.
Weeping Angel trying to get one last hit.
That was well done. Courtney Shove, terrible. Working against Avery Phylactic Shock out of the box now. And that 11-point jam brings us to 37-53. And there we go, Nazgul. Ludini. Ludini already with the 20-point jam is through on the initial.
Nazgul getting a little bit held up by Hemlock, and they get through.
And Ludini, Hemlock there denied the lateral movement. Oh,
and an
hey.
apex jump by Nazgul. Ludini is looking to run this. Riot now bracing along with Noodle. And these two jammers just trading points. Ashtastic and Spinergy. Good work. And that is now Stella Carr took a shot. Spinergy with a shot. With the hit out.
Stepped out. Good awareness there by Ludini. Ooh, that was a high-scoring jam.
Oh, yeah.
31 total points. And we'd like to thank Porque No Taqueria, the sunniest place in Portland, voted as best tacos and Mexican food in PDX. So as a jammer looking at a completely full pack, what are you thinking here?
I feel like if you could see it like this as a jammer, it would be a little bit more helpful. But it's crazy to like see it in person at this angle compared to the live streams.
I bet. So that is Bleeding Tart, your lead jammer. Row Wreck Your Boat, about a third of the track behind. Both of these brand new skaters in their first bouts. Billy Fiend doing a great job in there in the pack, but draws a penalty.
Honey Basher doing a hit out and recycle on Bleeding Tart.
Honey Basher's just been everywhere so far.
I'm pretty sure they're one of the age ups. I could be wrong.
Yes, Honey Basher is a recent age up from the pedals. And transitioning well to Buds, that's for sure. Blunt Force Drama had a couple nice blocks in there. Billy Fiend back on the track, immediately into the action. Earthworm's content to run these jams long.
Yeah.
So growing up with Blocked or Who, is there like competition to get to like that last bowl of cereal in the morning? Like who wins that fight?
I don't really know, man. I feel like everybody always asks both of us, like, what's the competition? Like, what's all that like? The funny part is she's always the one that gives me rides home after games. It's always an interesting talk for sure.
Nice.
I feel like we handle it pretty well, though.
Good, good.
Skating for this long together and against each other, we've learned to accept it.
Yeah. Courtney Shove with the apex jump. And Danny DeFita with the apex jump, both getting 4. That was very acrobatic there. All right, we've got in the white Cannonball up against Slaughtermelon in the black. Great force out by Hemlock.
Looks like Slaughtermelon's just sliding right past.
Wow. Saltwater Taffy, great work there on Cannonball. Stabby directing traffic. Pack speeding up. Hilarious looking to engage the jammer, but good offensive blocking there from Hemblock. Two-town cider, damn fine cider made right here in the Pacific Northwest. Go and grab some out of your fridge right now. Or wait, actually better yet, wait for a timeout. So that is Billy Fiend jamming for the first time up against Ash-tastic. Spinergy. Good work there, but
Right. Oops, sorry.
Oh, no, go for it. Oh, yeah, Riot's doing good work there. Nice lateral movement, forcing Ash-tastic out. I'm not sure what Riot's got going on the socks, but I'm liking the socks.
They look like clouds with rain.
Yeah.
Which fits really well for how today's weather's going.
Yes. So Billy Fiend already with 2 scoring passes. Ash-tastic now on their first. Blazing Skull up with the offense.
Calcifer holding the outside line.
Dr. Zoom, good work creating a lane on the inside, then going immediately to defense. Gabe West, glad that the Farrell kid is watching and analyzing her future there. Looking forward to seeing them graduate up to the Buds. Only 2 Worms blockers out there, so Riot and Lunatic with the unenviable job of holding that line. And this jam is going to go almost 2 minutes. Billy Fiend calls with 2 seconds left. Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery. That is John's Landing's favorite eatery and saloon. So only 1 skater in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. And Avery Phylactic Shock and Courtney Shove behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Wow. Courtney Shove just found the hole there and threw easily. Roadkill up at the front directing traffic.
Beautiful offense
That was
being played
Sherbert,
by
yeah.
all of them.
Yeah, Honey Basher's doing good work in there. And that was an 8-2 jam. Score is 83-122 right now. And thank you to Black Cat Plumbing, your local neighborhood plumbing company and proud sponsor of RCR since forever. Not a whole lot of timeouts. This has been a fast half.
Looks like the Earthworms are doing a 2-2 for this jam.
And what does a 2-2 mean?
A 2-2 means that there are 2 people on offense and 2 people on defense.
Oh. Thank you. So you actually play the sport. I just watch it. Oh, nice force out there by Frostbite. That was a cold hit.
Yeah.
Nazgul pulling the cap. Through on the initial. So 2 skaters for the Elements of Harmony in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Hemplock breaking apart that front wall. Little Stabby trying to play some offense there. Free up Nazgul, but great reactions.
Really good hit by Stabby.
Yes, that was awesome. Oh, the offense from Hemblock. Hemblock's just been everywhere. It's another 20-plus jam for Ludini, who's just on fire today. Thank you to Dr. Tim Williams, RCR Sports Medicine Partner. And we've got Bleeding Tart up against Cannonball. Sorry, I'm not sure why that's in my head. It's something from my youth, but I can't get it out of my head. That is a forearm penalty on Cannonball. Bleeding Tart. Good work there by Hilarious, but Bleeding Tart is through. Blazing Skull holding the line. Joined now by Garcia. It's a lot of good play from a lot of these skaters on their first time. Bleeding Tart started with the call off, but then didn't. And Cannonball appears to have lost a toe stop. That's unfortunate. All right, WSL Leadership Coaching, helping you be more awesome in your work, sport, and life.
That would be awesome. We appreciate it. I see the raffle ticket sellers right in front of me. It reminds me to tell you all to buy the raffle tickets.
So is this a 2-2 that White's playing, or is that something different?
It looks like a 2-2.
Okay. Well, it definitely got Courtney shoved through quickly.
Yep.
Danny DeFito looks for the outside lane, finds more Harmon of defenders.
Courtney shove, making it right behind Danny DeFito.
And Danny DeFito through. Courtney shove, great balance. And thank you to Sasquatch HR, making nonprofit and small business workplaces better. SasquatchHR.org. What's this? A pivot line start? No, it's not going to stick.
We'll have to see. Looks like Dr. Zoom is jamming. Haven't seen that one in a while.
Yeah. Up against Ash Tash. Oh, Dr. Zoom. Great work from outside to in. Saltwater Taffy coming up to the front. Great block by Frostbite.
Looks like there's a cat pass between Ashtastic and Nazgul.
And that is a two-town cider house cat pass. And Nazgul coming around on a scoring pass. Slaughtermelon working at the back of the pack with Frostbite.
Frostbite just holding their space.
That was well done. Oh, Ricochet saw Dr. Zoom coming, but wasn't able to get there in time.
They just zoomed right past him.
Exactly, nice. Ooh, great hit there that time by Ricochet. And there's a track cut. Power jam for Nazgul. Teenage Hurtbag playing some offense. Hemblock right there, just in the right spot. Time is ticking down on this jam.
Once again, a 2-minute jam.
Oof.
Props to the jammers.
And Nazgul started off as the pivot on that. I feel like Nazgul's getting tired there.
Turn of events.
So this is going to be a power start for Cannonball. See, I managed not to do it. Oh, no, this is going to be an official timeout. This official timeout brought to you, like all of our official timeouts, by Welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers.
With this timeout, it looks like there's some plotting. Sorry about that.
Oh, no. It gets dry up here. That's why I
For
keep
sure.
a water bottle handy.
Smart.
I've done this a few times. Wow. Track cut. I don't think I saw that, but, you know, I'm up here. So we've got a star pass to Avery Phylactic Shock, jammer of record now for the Earthworms. Because of that star pass and the penalty to Cannonball, there will be no lead jammer. This will go the full 2 minutes, so you can ignore the period clock. The only thing that matters is the jam clock. Avery Phylactic Shock looks for the outside, denied. And Cannonball threw on the initial. Good work there by 7-2 Stella Carr. Driving Avery Phylactic Shock out. Ooh. Weeping Angel tried to go 3 for 3 on those big hits. Missed that time, but
Close call.
got Cannonball that time, though. Weeping Angel's having a great game as well.
It's for sure cool to see all the home teams kind of like come together for exhibition season. It's great to see.
Yes, it is. I mean, you all skate so well and so competitively during the regular season, but yeah, it's got to be a really great time for them.
It's cool also seeing like the different perspectives coming from different coaches and different home teams and all of that.
No, that makes sense. All right, we are at halftime. Scores Elements of Harmony 117, Earthworms 199. We will be back in about 10 minutes. See you then.
Is it gravity, your heart and mine? All I know is the stars have aligned. I could count the ways you lit up my life, but I wouldn't try. Your science I can't describe. Love unexplainably taking flight like a satellite. Ask me anything you'd like. I could answer every why. Oh, you wake me up like the morning light. Even darkness can't dim your bright eyes. You're the rising sun, the kindest sign that we'll be alright. Your science I can't describe. Love unexplainably taking flight like a satellite. This night, brilliantly simplified. I look at you and my heart takes flight like a satellite. Satellite. And when the skies are rough, the elements too much, our love will hold us up, made of titanium. Your science I can't describe. Love unexplainably taking flight like a satellite. This night, brilliantly simplified. I look at you and my heart takes flight like a satellite. Always satellite. Yeah, I look at you and my heart takes flight.
has been turning on the points today.
Sherbert not far behind.
Yeah, Sherbert did a good job of just following in Ludini's wake through that pack. Billy Fiend, good force out there. Comes Ludini, looks for the outside. Good direction there by Spinergy, but Ludini just able to find a seam in the defense. Wow,
Beautiful
Billy
hit out
Fiend.
recycled by Billy Fiend.
Honey Basher's adapting very well, moving up the pedals.
It's been for sure interesting. Like, I remember when I was in pedals and I was like so nervous to age up, and it's crazy just seeing how well they're adapting now.
Yeah. And that's going to be a forearm on somebody. Now Billy Fiend spending 30 seconds in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box for that forearm. And Spinergy, great force out and recycle. And this official timeout brought to you by our official realtor for Rose City Rollers. That is Welcome to PDX. And a 2020 Jam, wow.
Looks like there's a little bit of a dance party down there with the jammers.
I love watching derby dance parties on the Jam line. We'd like to thank Menopause Northwest and Portland Vital Signs for being sponsors. And help make our sponsors happy. Snap, post, and tag, hashtag RCR sponsor, and you could win VIP tickets to one of our games. So that is Slaughtermelon and Roro Wreck Your Boat. And Roro Wreck Your Boat out of dry dock and sailing around the track.
Amazing balance by Slaughtermelon.
Yeah, I mean, Hilarious got a great hit in, but Slaughtermelon's balance is just perfect. And we'd like to thank our sponsors, Lionheart Kombucha and Trailhead Credit Union. All right, next up on the Jam on Hawthorne Jam line, a very shock in the black and Cannonball in the white. See, I managed to do it for one jam.
Impressive.
I feel like there's some sort of like 80s movie like Meatballs or something that I got that from. Wow, little stabby. And Cannonball, your lead jammer, having to fix the knee guard on the fly.
I've been there.
I'm honestly impressed by the balance of anybody able to do that. I can barely stand still on skates. So watching all the acrobatic stuff you all do is just amazing. Okay, so if you're coming around for an apex jump, what are you looking for?
Honestly, I still am and have been my entire life scared of apex jumps, but me and my coaches were working on it recently, and my dad, one of my coaches.
There you go.
If you're going for the inside line, usually like a few feet before you're going to go for that apex jump, go to the out. So you can kind of like juke him in a way, but then also gain more energy and get a better angle of it.
Oh, all right. Good to know. So there's some physics involved.
Somewhat. Once again, I'm still terrified of him. Closest I can get is with one of those purple or yellow mats.
I believe in you.
Thank you, thank you.
Wow, Bleeding Tart gets a free pass on the inside there.
Spinning is more my thing than jumping.
Okay. Ooh, great hit by Honey Basher, but Bleeding Tart just powering past. I'm having a hard time believing this is Bleeding Tart's first time in a competitive bout because it's just doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
And hey, if you're watching the stream, tell us where you're from, who you're cheering for, ask any questions. Saber-tooth Tiger up to play some offense.
Honey Basher with a hit out and recycle.
That was well done. And track cut sending Ash-tastic to that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box right at the end. So have you ever considered going up to your science teacher and saying, hey, can I do some extra credit because I'm in roller derby and I can talk about like the physics of these things that I do?
I've thought about it. I'm currently working on physics, so it would be a great time to bring it up now that I think about it.
There you go.
A lot of my other teachers have come to my games before and they've been like, there has to be like some sort of science in it.
Oh, yeah. All right, we have an official timeout. This official timeout, like all of our timeouts, brought to you by our official realtor. Welcome to PDX, Deb Counts Tabor. Oh, Jawbreaker pulling Ash-tastic out of the penalty box, so maybe no penalty. Courtney Shove taking that star. Terrible and company lining up to stop Billy Fiend coming off that Jam on Hawthorne jam line.
Nazgul holding the line.
Yeah, that's great work there by Nazgul. Is that Row Wreck Your Boat?
Looks like it.
And here comes Courtney Shove speeding past Billy Fiend. Row Wreck Your Boat opens the lane. There's the call off. Wow.
Beautiful offense.
And again, by another skater that, according to my notes, that is their first game, and that was heads-up play. Now, if I'm wrong on any of those first game things, I totally blame the coaches. Wow, Lutini just threw. Good work there, Saltwater Taffy, Riot.
Frostbite, just holding them.
And back block on Ludini. So this is a power jam for Lil Stabby. And this will be a 2-minute jam. Blazing Skull trying to break apart that defense. There goes Stabby. Rebel Heart penalty therapy box. Rebel Heart therapy penalty box. Wow.
Tongue twister.
Yes. And apex jump by Lil Stabby. So the penalty box is empty. We're back to 5-on-5. Stabby with a great apex jump there. And that inside line just owned by the Earthworms. Saltwater Taffy, another aged up pedal who's transitioned very well to the Buds. And Lil Stabby just physically just pushing past people. And Lil Stabby picked up a high block. That's number 5. With 20 minutes left, not a great penalty position to be sitting in. I don't recall you being very penalty prone.
I used to be in pedals, I feel like. If I remember correctly, I used to get like 4 to 5 penalties. I, knock on wood, have never gotten or like fouled out or anything like that.
Nice.
I feel like as I aged up, I became less penalty heavy.
Makes sense. Learning, getting a better understanding of the game.
For sure.
So Slaughtermelon lead jammer here. Wow, is that Honey Basher?
Yeah.
And we've got a star pass. That is Cannonball, jammer of record now for the Elements of Harmony. Oh, hem block, great reaction. Roadkill up to the front to play some offense. Now transitioning to defense.
That was
kidding me?
amazing.
What? Cannonball smiling all the way around the track. I am not sure. I mean, the balance. And there you go. Getting the bench cheered up. I love it. Oh, Cannonball thought that the jam was over, went through the middle and just picked up a misconduct. That's unfortunate.
Jeez.
Too many whistles, just got confused.
Watermelon spinning right past before the jam gets called off.
So this is going to be a power start. But first, an official timeout. This official timeout brought to you by our official realtor. Welcome to PDX. And we'd like to thank Blue Star Donuts and Secret Aardvark, two very differently tasty sponsors. One sweet, one hot.
Who knows? Maybe hot sauce on donuts could be the new thing.
It could be. I'm probably not the person to test that out.
I mean, me neither, but until someone says otherwise,
Yeah.
never know.
Darth Bling heading to the penalty box to have a chat with Cannonball. Shell put a weld on, having a chat with Bling. So Hilarious is going to get the star.
Looks like they put out Blunt Force Drama instead of Hilarious as a blocker now.
William Skatespear up at the front to play some offense for a very scary. So I guess they canceled that penalty on Cannonball. I get that. I like that. I mean, you know, there's a lot of whistles going off, easy to get confused.
I thought the jam was over. When I saw them start skating back to the bench, I was like, oh, jam's over, I guess.
Yeah. Oh. So that is a late penalty assessed. Is that Slaughtermelon?
It looks like it.
Yeah, a late track cut assessed. Oh, wait. That's right. Slaughtermelon was serving for a track cut when Cannonball hit the bench.
Oh.
That makes sense. So since that penalty was reversed, all right, I'm getting it. See? My brain isn't completely dead. Wow, nice work. Hilarious. Nazgul. And that was Row Wreck Your Boat picking up a directional, but good block there. Nazgul, one ring to rule them all. Sorry, nerd. I can't help myself. And there's the call-off after that 12-0 jam. 196-269 is your total right now. I would like to thank the Portland Mercury, who has been a sponsor for all 20 years that we've been around, which is phenomenal. Ricochet doing great work. Oh, nice offensive block, Weeping Angel. Ashtastic pulling the cap.
They're off.
Yep, Row Wreck Your Boat with some offense there. Roadkill, good force out.
Riot holding the line.
Getting braced by, is that Hemlock? It is. Ashtastic coming in for a second scoring pass. A reflecting shock for a third. Both jammers through quickly. Oh, Weeping Angel. And that's going to be a track cut. So, Earthworms with the power jam for the rest of this jam and the start of the next one. So only the jammer in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. So with the power start, what are you looking to do? Like, where's your vision at? Like, especially with, are you looking to go up that lane in the middle?
I personally, like, we always talk about different kind of like ways to play offense, like different offense. Oh my goodness, can't talk today. Offensive plays, and we talk about like garden hoses where you just sprint up the middle. And I've never been a big fan of those. They're always so scary to me because like you always just see people trying to like block you.
Right.
Like easiest way to put it is block you. So I always try to go for different lines. I originally had a specific habit of always going to the outside line, but it's for sure switched up after a home team where I only go to the inside line now, I feel like.
All right. So we have a star pass to Sherbert, but Sherbert picked up a forearm, so Sherbert now in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Wanted to say Bleeding Heart, but I'm not sure. Oh, yes, because Bleeding Tart is the jammer who's racking up points here. With those very distinctive red tights. And Sherbert out of the box. Everybody takes a shot, and Sherbert fast enough that everybody whiffed. See, that's another of those extra credit physics problems. What speed do you have to be to make everybody whiff on you?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, those are the scary moments where you just got to power through. You just see everybody flying at you, and you're like, oh, my goodness. I mean, especially when it's your sister, blocked or who. Like,
oh yeah.
Scary.
Oh, Blockter's a nightmare.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun watching Blochter, who skate with Team USA in France this summer.
Yeah. I had broken my leg a week before.
Ooh, that was really not great timing on your
No.
part.
Wasn't even derby related. Going down the stairs too fast. Looks like another skate fell off.
That's disheartening for Garcia. Garcia with some fun socks.
I feel like when my age group was pedals, we all had the cool socks, like especially for Killer Bees. And I've seen Killer Bees pedals now do it, where they all have like the little yellow and black striped socks and all of that. I'm glad to see that it's continued in buds also.
That is good to know. All right, Danny DeFito in the black, Nazgul in the white. And Cannonball, last line of defense, great work. And hit it, quit it, fast call off. We are under 10 minutes to go here. Penalties fairly low. 15 for Elements of Harmony, 14 for the Earthworms. That includes, for Elements of Harmony, 1/3 of their penalties are Lil Stabby, who somehow managed to get 3 in one jam in the late in the first period. Not the way you want to do it. That saber-toothed tiger trying to take a bite out of the front of the pack. Good offense there, Courtney Shove.
Calcifer playing some offense for Sabertooth Tiger, clearing the lane.
And Calcifer once again with the offense. Ooh, good offense there from Sherbert too. No pack. And 2 blockers heading to the box. And we have a star pass. A Two-Town Cider star pass to Courtney Shove. Hey, we've got the retro RCR Knuckles logo back for our 20th anniversary limited edition merch. Go to rosecityrollers.com/shop to get yours. We also have new home team drink cozies. Get those at the same place. Little stabby Lutini. And Ludini just escaping the pack. Wow. Track reached up and tripped Little Stabby there.
Looks like Spinergy and Avery Phylactic Shock are up to jam.
There's the whistle. Spinergy looks for the inside, goes outside. Well done. And Ricochet, smart play there. Now Terrible takes a shot. Nazgul, Avery Phylactic Shock is through. Spinergy, and that's going to be a track cut. Did not stick the landing on that apex jump. Nazgul tried to force Avery Phylactic Shock out on the inside, but just too much speed there. A little bit of a pile up there. That front straightaway. Pat coming to a standstill in that second straightaway. Spinergy looks to the outside. Good offense from Nazgul. Oh, Hemblock, great effort. Right at the edge of the engagement zone. And, ooh. Good hit from Hemblock, but Spinergy just shook it off. Danny DeFito and Ashtastic waving at each other.
It's always fun to see who you're jamming against. There's always like a mystery about it.
Are there certain jammers that are just fun to jam against?
I feel like when it's not home team season, I feel like a lot of the jammers that I get to watch jam at like practices and all of that, they're really fun to jam with or like against.
That was a very diplomatic answer. I like it.
Also, just in general with cat passes, seeing like most of the time pivots jam, it's very fun. Love seeing it.
I like watching pivots jam. It's always fun. I feel like it's probably fun for a pivot when they get the chance to score some points.
Yeah. It also, in my opinion, I'm usually not the pivot, but it feels like it's just like a burst of energy for them, just to like get to sprint through, if there's no one in front of them, of course.
Right. Courtney Shove, Slaughtermelon. Courtney Shove, oh, Weeping Angel. And Slaughtermelon, your lead jammer. Slaughtermelon through for 4. Courtney Shove calling for some offense.
Weeping Angel not taking any of the offense.
Okay, that was phenomenal for Slaughtermelon. The apex jump, takes the hit and just spins off of it. Row, wreck your boat, great offense. And Slaughtermelon just following Courtney Shove through. Earthworm's just content to run this. And Pat coming to a standstill at the top of that apex.
Both skaters have 16 points in this jam.
Row, wreck your boat, just holding their ground.
That was great work there. So that was a 20-16 jam, a 2-minute jam right here at the end. We've got time probably for one more jam. I can't believe we're at the end of this game.
Feels like it flew by.
It really has. Not a whole lot of timeouts. I'm liking it. So we're going to see Dr. Zoom and Cannonball as likely our final jammers.
2 undead skaters, I'm pretty sure.
That sounds about right. And Cannonball, your lead jammer. Dr. Zoom looking for an exit lane, but Ricochet held on for dear life as long as possible. So period clock has expired. We're on jam time now. The outcome of this game not in doubt, but Cannonball enjoying the opportunity to score. Cannonball was right on the tape there. Oh, Stabby.
Cannonball making it past the last blocker.
Stabby, Ricochet, Garcia doing great work here. Dr. Zoom having to recycle. Under 30 seconds left. Cannonball obviously can stop this at any time, but already 20 points on this jam. That's 24. Cannonball can get the largest jam of the day right here. And 28 points for Cannonball, finishing that off with style and power. So your unofficial final here, 277-371. So what'd you think?
I feel like it was a good game.
I think so too. I mean, both teams played great derby. It was a lot of fun to watch.
For sure.
All right. I am Puns and Roses.
I'm Pluff.
And we're going to get out of here. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had a good time. And we'll see you back here next weekend for more roller derby action.
Score, Elements of Harm Many 277 and Earthworms 371. We said come on out to the track, give these awesome skaters a high five, and we'll present some MVPs after the game. After that, thank you all.
All right, get your hands out for those high fives. Here they come. Yes, it is. All right, give us a second. We'll get these MVPs going. Are we ready, guys? Come on out. Let's start with the Worms. Worms, who you got for MVP Jammer?
Courtney Shove.
Courtney Shove. You have to come get your prize. And for blocker?
Sherbert.
Sherbert. Awesome, congratulations. Okay, let's go over here. Harmony. Who you got for Jammer?
Ludini.
Ludini. And blocker?
Weeping Angel.
Weeping Angel. All right, let's hear it for our skaters. Congrats to both teams. It was a great game. If you guys want to get out here for pictures, get the MVPs in the middle for some pictures.